If you're currently struggling with a child's bad behavior from not listening to constantly fighting and nothing has worked, don't give up yet. I want to introduce you to a method that has transformed the way that I look at bad behavior, and as a mom of 3, it has helped me develop a deeper relationship with my kids. The Kazdin Method took me from constant battles and burnout to calm days where my child's behavior actually improved, and this is through the process called the ABC. Last Tuesday, my daughter got dressed on her own without yelling, tears, or bribes, something that used to ruin our mornings, until I changed, not her. Also, if nagging has officially become your personality, welcome to the club. Okay, let's get into the A, which is antecedent, or the before. Say that a few times, right? Antecedent, antecedent, antecedent. You know that moment when you ask your kid to put on their shoes and they just melt down? You think the problem is them not listening. And I thought that too, for 3 years. But here's what nobody told me. The battle was already lost before I even opened my mouth. I was guaranteeing failure every single time. And I had no idea. Watch this example. Put your shoes on, we're running late. I've asked you 3 times. Now watch this. Walk over, bend down, and a calm voice. We're leaving in 5 minutes. Do you want to put your runners on or your boots on? Same kid, same shoes, same morning. Totally different outcome. Why? I'll tell you. But first, I need to show you how badly I was messing this up. I was doing the bad setup every single morning. Ugh, I know. So I fixed that. A soft tone, got close, and I offered choices, and nothing changed. Why? Well, because I was still waiting for perfect. I'd set up the situation, right? And then expect my kids to magically do the whole thing. Get dressed, clean the room, brush teeth, all of it, right now. And when they didn't, of course I got frustrated. Kazdin would say, "That's not how the brain works, Mallory." And he'd be right. Kids don't learn from being told once. They learn from repetition. And they only repeat things that feel good. So, you don't ask for the final behavior. You build towards it. Going back to the old method of getting dressed. Get dressed now. Surprise, they don't, and I get mad and then we fight. And I do it to myself while internally screaming. And then I have to shove their little arms in their shirts. So now let's go into the new method. So, hey, can you put your arm up? And that's it. And I do everything else. And I praise them like they won the Olympic medal. Hey, you put your arm up. Hooray. So now let's move along. So now let's go into another week. Oh, can you pull your shirt down? They do? Praise. Move on to another week. One arm through? Praise. Now let's go into week 6 because that's how long it'll take. They're getting dressed alone. And this actually started happening with my daughter, and I'm still processing the fact that she can get dressed on her own. Not with the outfit choices that I would make for her, but that's a whole other thing. You're not waiting for them to get it. You're making each step feel so good that they want to do it again. But here's where I messed up again. What do you do when your kid hits their siblings? Do you do a timeout? Do you take something away? Is there a lecture involved? I did all of that. And every single day, same behavior, same battle. Punishment stops behavior in the moment. But it doesn't last. And it makes it bigger. And making it bigger doesn't help. Why? Because punishment says, don't do that. So what actually works? Well, this is going to sound wrong. You mostly ignore the bad and flood the attention onto the opposite. So your child hits, stay calm, brief, no big reaction. Then later, when they touch gently, you go all in. You just gently touched your brother on the arm, and that's exactly what I wanted to see. You're not letting them get away with it. You're teaching their brain what does get your attention. So the formula is praise immediately, not later. Say exactly what they did, not good job. Show what you're actually excited. Your face has to match. And do it constantly. 15 times a day for 2 weeks. Then it becomes automatic. Then you fade it, and then it sticks. Practice when everyone's calm. Don't teach gentle hands during a meltdown. So when you're playing with your kids, say, "Show me your gentle hands with your brother," and then praise them. Now, when the real moment comes, they have a script. A. Set up success before you ask. B. Build in tiny steps and praise progress. And C, reinforce the good behavior until it crowds out the bad. But here's what I didn't understand for 3 years. I thought my child was the problem, the tantrums, the defiance, the not listening. But every meltdown started with me and my tone, my distance, my expectations. I was the trigger. Anyways, the ABC method didn't change my child, it changed me. And that changes everything. But start here. Pick one behavior, 1 week, and watch what happens when you stop being the trigger and start being the setup. Trust me, I tried it the hard way first. See you in the next one.